Stop and refuel. Of course, I had the barbecue. Barbecuing for the family. A beautiful family. How you like them apples? Oh, yeah. Not only am I barbecuing, but I'm outside burning leaves. Just trying to have a good day. Definitely love to refuel, though. Chilling in the backyard. My girls dug a hole. See that hole? Yeah, this is a backyard.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Beautiful backyard. Definitely love to come out here and get my serenity back. We survivors. Not only do we collect comic books, but we survive. There's no pet cemetery in my backyard. Look at this hole. Look at this. This is deep. It gets filled up with grass. So very cool. Be sure to check out my latest video, Mr. Clean, where I actually take you on a ride to the dump and out to breakfast with me while I clean up the dungeon. Peace. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by my Fake Stars Mall from China. Alright, so let's get into more of the video. What's up, comic book peeps? I'm down here in the dungeon, man, and it's super cold, so I got my little blanket on. But welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. This one is going to be called Half Baked, because I actually hooked up with Comic Book Wendell, and Comic Book Wendell doesn't hide the fact that he loves to, smoke weed. But anyway, me personally, I might drink a little bit, but I kind of left that alone for a while. It's been a while since I've done it. And kids, say no to drugs. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's finally meet Comic Book Wendell. You ready? All right, let's go. Comic book peeps, I'm in here with Comic Book Wendell.
Yo!
Finally got him on camera.
Yo!
What's up, Comic Book Wendell?
What's going on?
What got
the mess?
What got you into comics?
Actually, you actually reignited the comics in me.
So that's Fred Hall Direct Edition.
Fred Hall Direct Edition.
Okay, finally got you on the interview.
That's right. And
Okay.
then also, what's that first saga that you put me on?
I think it was Deadly Genesis.
Yep. Where is it? It's right on over here. Onslaught.
Look at Comic Book Wendell's collection. I told y'all, this is my dog, Comic Book
You're
Wendell.
the one that started the monster.
Look at all this.
Deadly Genesis somewhere around this sucker.
We finally got him down from Colorado,
Portland.
Portland, and he only moved to Portland because Portland is legal to smoke weed.
It is. I am very much a weed connoisseur.
That's
right.
That's fine, because most of us comic book people, we actually will smoke a
I
little
remember
bit.
when you put me on to one of my favorite Age of Apocalypse.
Look at that. That's the Age of Apocalypse omnibus. I know it's a lot of glare on it. Me and Comic Book Wendell are kind of wide open because we're celebrating him being back in town.
Yeah.
But look at this beautiful collection.
I actually have to break it down and
You got
start making it all the way back to Portland.
You got a couple of Marvel Selects. I'm not sure which ones I bought for him. I think I bought the Iron Man, the Ghost Rider, and I bought that Marvel Legends Lady Deathstrike.
The Iron Man, Ghost Rider. I feel like you got me the Magneto too.
The Magneto too. Beautiful collection. Beautiful collection. Look at that Monopoly. That's a Batman Monopoly. So go ahead and pull it out for her. Oh yeah.
One of the very few too.
Oh yeah. And then I bought him that Batman too. We gotta definitely get the original cover of that Batman.
You know, I'm a little. Oh, you have to help me out.
So what were you showing me that you was trying to break down?
Oh, I had to break down. Had to break down the collection, man. Had to ship it on off to
Portland,
Portland soon,
Oregon.
and hopefully we start back up over there, man.
Okay, cool. Windows collection. We just chopping it up right now.
That's right.
Having fun. You know, I promised y'all I'll bring him on the channel. So, what else you were saying, Wendell?
No, I'm talking about our favorite saga.
What's our favorite saga?
I'm gonna say, well, I should say our favorite group, probably X Force.
Go ahead, pull it out. Well,
The
show
best
the.
X-Force.
Oh yes, Messiah War. Yes, sir.
War starting off.
Is that hardcover or paperback?
Hardcover.
See, I got the paperback, so I feel a little cheap.
With the second coming.
Okay, second coming when Gambit actually turned. Well, no, that's the original second coming. I got that one. And I also got the one where Gambit went into limbo and turned back into death.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, that was real cool.
And Necrosha.
Necrosha.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out that Ryu. I want to see that Ryu. The statue.
Oh, the Ryu statue.
Show the people. Woo, woo.
Actually, you get this with the Street Fighter 5 edition.
Omnibus that you got.
Oh, the Street Fighter Omnibus?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get the Street Fighter, the Ryu statue,
Mm-hmm.
where you buy the special edition Street Fighter.
Look at this comic book, peeps. He gave that to me to read, and I read all three of them. They are very good books.
Hella good.
And they're actually Japanese style, where they actually hold the books together through like a weaving of a string.
Yep.
So it's very cool.
And keep that binding. And then you just had this on one of your videos, not too long ago.
I'm mad because I had the single issues. You have the whole.
But still,
that
you
is.
got all of the issues, man.
Nah, I got 8 through like 13, but this is Greg Horn's Emma Frost. Very cool, man. Definitely very cool.
Oh, I thought that was the
Love
same
it.
one.
Yeah, it's the same one, but I got 8 through like I got like 8 through 13.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Go ahead, put it back in the library.
Squash it on back up in here.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, y'all. Trying not to have no technical difficulties.
So you taking all this back to Portland with you or no?
Probably not as of right now, but I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna start breaking it down, putting it into boxes.
Look at that Emma
this week.
Frost. That's an Emma Frost Marvel Legend that I bought. Comic book window. That's her in her diamond form.
That's right.
So it's very cool. That's what we do. We buy like gifts for each other because we're brothers. Brothers in comic books. So.
Yeah, we brothers in comics, brothers in spirit.
Another part of my day, I was just chilling with the kids, and I went to the park and had fun. And I think that you guys would enjoy seeing, you know, some of that, you know, just kicking back as comic book fans and enjoying more than the books, but enjoying each other's lives. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's see some video of me basically at the park. All right, let's get it. At the park with the kids, chilling.
Don't show me.
As you can see, we got geese. What is for your mom?
It's a squirrel. Look at the squirrel. That's not a geese.
Maybe not for your mom.
Yes, a duck. Yeah, it's a duck.
Hey, dog. Hey,
Now
dog.
we're going a little bit too close.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't
dog.
know
They're geese.
This is the hey, dog.
the
It's
duck.
ducks and geese.
That one's a duck.
What'd you say? Say, dog? A duck.
Water looks a little swampy, a little nasty, but it's all good.
Hey. Hey.
They think you're ready to feed them, so.
Get away. Come on.
No.
No,
No.
get away.
No.
Hey, the duck's not gonna mess with them. Calm down, all right? Quack, quack. We got dangerous ducks. They actually mix with pit bull.
Quack.
I'm actually at the park with the kids. As you can see, we about to go down the slide. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's not working out the way we thought it was.
Ow!
So, okay, let's go down the slide. Ah!
Wait.
I got stuck in the slide. I'm too old for this. Ah! Awesome. There's a slide that just went down. I'm fine at the park.
Nothing doesn't help.
Thank God for another day of life. And so, getting back into the video, let's get into some of the pickups that I actually picked up. Before I even linked up with Comic Book Wendell, but before I do that, let's just take a quick look at your backdrop. You got Sensational Wonder Woman, very cool cover. You have Sensational She-Hulk. You have a comic book behind the Spider-Man ring. Reign. I definitely wanted to show you, but I forgot what it was. Then you also have, the further adventures of Cyclops and the Phoenix. And right behind the half-baked is none other than when Gambit came back to the X-Men. So pretty cool. But the reason why I have Spider-Man Reign out is because I've always told you that I was only able to pick up the first issue. Well, guess what? I actually found book number 2 in this 4-part miniseries. So definitely was happy to pick that up. Of course, I looked for 3 and 4, but I couldn't find it. But I was flabbergasted that I actually found another book in the Spider-Man reign. And that looks like the Sinister Six. I can't really make out what's going on the front cover. It just looks like Spider-Man's getting beat down to death. And this story is very cool because it gives you a very old Peter Parker. So very cool. So I found number 2. All right, let's get into some more comics. So when I saw this Wildcats number 4, I definitely, was drawn to it. I thought I had it in my collection, but I actually didn't. So I was glad I picked it up. In my head canon, I kind of knew I didn't have it. But the reason why I thought I had it because it reminded me so much of a cover that I've seen before, and I immediately knew what cover I really do know Jim Lee swiped this cover, even though they don't look exactly alike. It looks like a cover swipe. So let me show you. For some reason, Wildcats number 4 reminds me of X-Men number 4, which is the first appearance of Omega Red. And if I ever got a chance to ask Jim Lee, I would be like, hey, Jim Lee, did you cover swipe X-Men number 4 and paid homage to pay homage to X-Men number 4 through Wildcats? Because the covers just look too similar to me for it not to be a cover swipe. And I thought it was very cool, and I definitely fell in love with that Wildcats number 4 cover. It's awesome. That should have been a main event. But being the fact that I went and seen Comic Book Window, I have 6 main events for you. So let's get it. And here's a cool New Avengers number 17. I've never seen this cover, so when I actually saw it, I actually picked it up because I have a pretty good New Avengers run, especially when it comes to hardcovers. So definitely love the New Avengers. I'm talking about before Hickman's run on it. I know Hickman did an awesome run on it, but I was a pretty big fan of New Avengers when they popped up on the scene, especially putting my favorite killer and my favorite superhero on the team, Wolverine. So very cool. So in order to plug in the holes and plug in the gaps, I actually picked up this cable number 9, which is not such a old school crusty dusty, but it's back there. Let me see. If you allow my 60 fingers to interrupt your video. This is from 1994. And very cool Omega Red cover. And, any cable book that I can get that's like early on, I'm definitely picking up. And what I haven't told you guys is, girls and guys, is that I'm actually trying to go back and get Cable's origins, the books that have to deal with, his upbringing, because, Cable and Apocalypse are intertwined. So, if you find Cable's past, basically those two, you'll basically find Apocalypse 2 steps behind him. So that's Cable number 9, and I also got a cool X Force number 49 with Apocalypse son on the front cover. That is Holocaust. Holocaust is the son of Apocalypse and Pestilence, one of his 4 horsemen. What I don't understand is in the Age of Apocalypse, they made him have like blonde hair and all this. And I'm like, how can those two produce a child that looks like that? That's totally inaccurate as far as Pestilence and Apocalypse. But definitely love Holocaust, man. He's a very, very cool character. Uh, just awesome. And so we're at the point of the video where you ask me, hey, Fred Hall, Direct Edition, what are you reading right now? And this is what I'm reading right now, man. Comic Book Wendell knows me to the T. This is a book that he gave me. It is Jay Lee cover, Batman, Superman. I definitely love Jay Lee because of the death of Wolverine. The first death of Wolverine Goes to Hell. I love that cover, and it's sick. And I thought this was an awesome gift, man. So here's a cool look at the front of the book. Man, Jay Lee is awesome. And here's a very cool look at the back of the book with Dark Side. Man, just look at that. Take that in. But that's Jay Lee all the way. Excuse the glare, excuse the little shadow, but man, very cool. And it's a hardcover, so I definitely prefer hardcovers over paperbacks. And yeah, very cool. All right, so let's get into some of your main events. You ready? Here we go. Booyah! And Comic Book Window got me this Uncanny X-Men 212 Wolverine versus Sabretooth round 1. He definitely knows I'm a big, huge Wolverine fan. And this is an old school crusty dusty because it's from 1986. Wow. That is old. So it's an old school crusty dusty, and definitely love it. And yeah, so that's your first main event. Your next main event is Uncanny X-Men, and it says, "Come on, mess with us, make our day." And I believe this is the first book that leads into the Mutant Massacre. I'm not sure. It's a newsstand, and this is also from 1986. This is Uncanny X-Men 210. Definitely an old school crusty dusty. Love them. Love my old schools. Bam, and here's another look. All right, so let's get into some more main events. That's your second main event. Your third main event is Old Man Logan number 1. This is the first printing. I'm a huge fan of Wolverine, so definitely this is a book that's close to heart. It's very cool, and man, wow. I'm in love with it. So that's your third main event. Beautiful cover. If you haven't read the Old Man Logan story, man, you have to definitely go back and read it. So that's your third main event. So let's keep it going. And for your fourth main event, we have a beautiful Phoenix Resurrection number 1 variant edition. This is it Art Germ? I'm almost sure that's Art Germ. Let me make sure. And yes, that is a beautiful Art Germ cover. Excuse me, I'm dying laughing because I'm actually down there watching the first Austin Power. So it has me cracking up. But yeah, this Phoenix Resurrection Art Germ, definitely Comic Book Window knows me. And this is his favorite character, is the Phoenix, Jean Grey. And what would this channel be if I didn't bring you any Harley Quinn? So for your fifth main event, it's a beautiful Harley Quinn cover. This is the villain swipe cover. I guess it's is a swipe cover of Detective Comics, and Definitely love this, man. You can't really see the it's not lenticular, but it's up there with lenticular. Uh, Very cool. Definitely love my baby Harley Quinn. And if you know Harley Quinn is, the fifth main event, the sixth main event got to be even more. I'm gonna make up a word, awesomer. So let's get into the very awesome main event. And for your sixth main event, comic book peeps, I was blown away. This is the Joker kind of lenticular cover, villain swipe. You know how much of a fan I am of the Joker. When it comes to villains, the Joker is number one. Apocalypse is second. So this is a very cool gift, man. I definitely, appreciate my brother in spirit, my brother in comic book Wendell. And there you have it, your sixth main event, which is the most awesomest book that he gave me. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel was Fred Hall Direct Edition. You girls and guys be safe out there. Remember words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love, on the ones that don't show you love. Hey, we're just going to keep rolling without them, and we're just going to keep living. I pray that you guys be successful, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Be safe out there. Peace. Now I can finally put those lenticular books with my 9.9 that I got from Leonard Hutchinson. 17K, my boy.